Spotify Wrapped came out like a week and a half ago, and I am obsessed with Spotify Wrapped, the Apple Music stuff that in my opinion copies Spotify Wrapped. And I love posting about my stuff, and I just love hearing about other people's, because I think that you can learn so much from other people's music taste. So something embarrassing that I used to do is whenever I had a crush on somebody in high school, I would like look them up and try to find them on YouTube, Spotify, and see what type of music they listen to, because you can find out so much about a person from the music that they listen to, and that would probably way too personal to share. Today I thought I would go through my Spotify Wrapped, and I would love it if you could leave your Spotify Wrapped or your top artists and songs, because I would love to know. So let's just get started. So I apparently listen to 41 genres of music, which is a lot. Like, that's a lot of genres of music. But my top genre, we have pop at number 1, which is true. Like, I always feel embarrassed by admitting that I listen to so much pop music, and I don't know why. Like, it's pop for a reason, and it's good, and it can still kind of mean a lot to you, but I'm always so embarrassed by admitting that I listen to so much pop music, but I shouldn't be. And then number 2 is rap, which is really funny because I really only listen to it before I'm about to go up to kind of hype myself up. But rap is number 2. We have Alt Z at number 3, which I don't know what that means. Then we have Broadway and movie tunes. I listen to the Six soundtrack and the Heathers soundtrack all the time. Six was like my 3rd top musical artist last year, which was really funny. But yeah, this all looks pretty accurate to me. Okay, something interesting that Spotify did this year, I feel like they're always adding stuff every year. They did the artist messages, and I just think that is so extra, but I kind of love it. They kind of have it down, and I always can't wait to see what they do every year. But they did Sound Town, so they picked a town in the US that is like similar to your music taste, and mine was Provo, USA. I don't even know where that is. Let's look it up. Provo is in Utah. I don't know why my listening tastes are similar to people in Utah. I've never really been that side of the US. I have been to the LA airport, but that's about it. But I just think it's really funny, and I wonder how they got the information and how they chose the sound towns. Next we have top song, and I thought my top song was going to be something by Post Malone or Taylor Swift because I listen to them all the time, and I was so shocked and surprised by my top song, which was Where Do We Go Now by Gracie Abrams. I love that song, but I don't really think that I listened to it as much as I did. Like, obviously I did. I played it 210 times starting on January 31st. I think what I love about that song is the bridge of that song. Also, I just really like the lyrics. I love the perspective that Gracie takes with her music, and I think that it is kind of unique and very unique to her, and that's why I love Gracie so much. But I do love the bridge on that song. Like, I would listen to that song just for the bridge, and I think that that is really interesting because it was just so unexpected. Okay, next we have top 5 songs, and I thought for sure it would be Post Malone, Taylor Swift, Tell Me Why. All 5 of my favorite songs or top songs of the year are Gracie Abrams. That is genuinely so shocking to me. So we have Where Do We Go Now, We're Real This Time, Feels Like, Difficult, and I Miss You, I'm Sorry. I did love Gracie Abrams. I did listen to Gracie a lot this year. Like, there were just periods of my life where I was just going through it and I just like needed to listen to Gracie. I love Feels Like. I've been listening to it on repeat like all the time ever since I saw my Spotify Wrap. It is really interesting to see like what you think it would be versus what it is, because I did not think that I listened to her as much as I obviously did. Okay, next we have minutes listened to, and I love seeing what other people have at this because I always think that I listen to a lot of music, but the number is always lower than I thought it would be. So my number is 40,070 minutes, which is a lot. And I do listen to a lot more music because when you listen when your phone is in airplane mode, it doesn't take that into account, and that's like long periods of time where I'm listening to music. And then also when I'm in the car, I hate driving, so I'm typically in somebody else's car playing music, listening to music, and obviously it's their account, so it doesn't register. So I feel like I do listen to a lot of more music for a lot more minutes, but on this account it was 40,070 minutes. There was one day in September where I listened to 463 minutes of music, which is almost 8 hours straight of music, which is crazy. That's crazy to me. My top artist was Gracie Abrams. No surprise after the top songs, but I was a 0.05% fan of hers, and I spent 7,869 minutes listening to her. That is crazy. That is 131.6 hours listening to Gracie Abrams. That is crazy. Oh my god. That is 5.48 full 24-hour days listening to her. That is crazy. Okay, my top 5 artists. We have Gracie Abrams, number 1. Number 2, Taylor Swift. I feel like I listen to her more than Gracie. Like, I'm always listening to Taylor Swift, so very interesting that she's number 2. Number 3 is Post Malone. I love Post Malone. I will listen to him till I die. Like, literally love him so much. Then we have Olivia Rodrigo and Billie Eilish. I do love Olivia's songs. I feel like she doesn't have as many, but they're just really good. And Billie used to be number 1 for me, but she hasn't come out with new stuff in a long time, so that's why she's a little bit lower down there. And then the last little Spotify rap thing that I thought I would share is that I'm a cyclops when it comes to listening to music, which means that I'm loyal, devoted, and I focus on one genre, which is true. If I find a song or something that I like, I will just listen and listen and listen. I just love being boring and listening to the same stuff over and over again. And that was my Spotify Wrapped. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope it wasn't too basic for you, and tell me down below what your Spotify Wrapped is, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.